Welcome to another Let's Play series. In today's video, as well as the next few weeks, we're going to be playing Need for Speed Carbon. This is a longtime favorite game of mine, probably my favorite Need for Speed game, and certainly one of the games that I've played the most times throughout my entire life. This is just a brief little Let's Play to tide us over from the type of experience that BioShock 2 was, and before we jump into whatever the next Let's Play will be, which I'm sure I'll know soon enough, but for the moment, this is just a brief little series to, like I said, basically just tide us over a little bit. I don't really have much to say. I only anticipate this taking a few episodes, basically. I expect to cover each of the 4 main regions of the map, in one episode a piece, basically, is the plan. Theoretically, it depends on how long some of this actually takes to work through, but that's basically what I'm anticipating. So let's just kind of jump right over to my capture card, and we are now basically ready to get going. It's the first time that I'm actually using my own Wii with actual Wii controllers. The last Let's Play I did on a Wii game, Jurassic the Hunted, a little while back, I did with second-hand controllers, and let me just say, it didn't work out super well. You know, it wasn't like the worst experience ever, but it also was a lot more janky than I think it would have been if I had normal controllers. So I found a way to get first-party controllers. So let's just move on. Need for Speed Carbon, start. You might still see some jankiness in the motion controls. That's because I have some stuff on the other side of my desk where I'm recording that are, like, it's not really obstructing between the Wii remote and the sensor bar on the other side, but it is, how shall we say, you know, like, enough in the way that there might be a couple glitches if that ever happens to apply throughout the majority of the game. So, yeah, in either case, let's just get going. Yeah, like I said, this is a favorite game of mine. I really like it.
Hi, I'm Emmanuel Vaugier. The moves that you and your crew do
I've
in the
seen
game
this
stay in the game.
cutscene 15
world,
trillion
drive
times
safe,
in my life.
Obey the laws of the road, and always wear your seatbelt.
Yes, ma'am. I always wear my seatbelt. We'll go ahead and watch the opening cutscenes because it's fun. I think I last played this game a couple years ago.
Didn't expect you to show your face again.
Surprisingly frequently, anyway.
Things have changed around here. This place is a battleground now. Tuners, muscles, exotics. Crews fighting for territory in the city. And it all gets settled in the canyon. But you'd never survive it.
I don't think I ever heard that echo before in my life or noticed it. Basically, my plan is to plow through, like I said, basically each region, one per episode. I'm probably going to ignore a lot of the third-party races. Like, if I get invaded with some of them, I'll probably just, like, ignore them for now, or at least not include them in the Let's Play episodes because they're not so exciting. It's just replaying the same races that I'll have played by those points. So we'll see how long each of these episodes actually ends up being. I frankly, despite how many times I've played the game, I don't have a good gauge off the top of my head how long it actually takes to play. So let's just give this a shot. Create a new alias. Indeed, yes, I would like to create a new alias because I have not played this game on this particular Wii console. So, let's backspace. How long can I make my name? Can I make my name straight up King Crusoe? It doesn't look like I can add a space. So we'll just try this, see how well this works out. Oh, wrong direction. Oh no, I can't. So I'll just do KC, basically. That'll work. Done. Do you want to enable autosave? Yes, please. I would hate for something to go wrong. I guess today is Monday. Saving. Do not turn off power. I will not. So yeah, Another thing I was considering doing was at one point maybe doing challenge series for these, just because that'd be fun for this Let's Play. But no, for now we're just going to do career, and maybe if I want to do something like that in the future or live stream it, I don't know. That might be something I do if people are interested. But basically, we're just going to start the career mode. And the control scheme is not the one that I typically use, so I will be changing that as soon as possible. Remember when cutscenes in games were simple and stylized because of limited resources and whatnot?
Start up.
Don't disappoint.
I know that guy. We'll meet him again soon enough. I know all these folk. We'll get to know them soon enough as well. I wouldn't want to be a person to start off races like that. The car just went out of control right off the bat and rammed right into you. That'd be no fun. I'm realizing this game audio might be a little bit loud. But it is a Let's Play. I guess I can always edit it after the fact. I also do not remember if there's any licensed music in this game, like during races and stuff, so I don't know whether I should be turning audio off or not. Uh-oh, EMP. With the popo. And we escape.
Look, between the heat and the cruise, you need to walk away. Take my car. Go, get out of here.
Okay, now is basically the actual start of the game. Hello, Cross. I know you.
Hey, guess who's back?
How dare you ram me with your Corvette that way? I like Corvettes. I don't want to see them hurt like that. Okay. And pause immediately so I can go to options. Nope, it's probably controls that I'm looking for. Controls, and then I want... You know, I used to play on Style 3 way back in the day. What is this one? Tilt the nunchuck to steer? No, thank you. Tilt the Wii remote forward or backwards from 45-degree position to accelerate or to brake. Move nunchuck towards yourself to use the E-brake. I think this is what I've played on most of the time, actually. Okay, no, it wasn't ever 3. It was 5 that I used to play on when I was young. But I think it's 4 that I got used to playing on after that, so I'll just need to remember that. Look back, pause. Yeah, a lot of these are unused, so Speedbreaker and Nitrous are pretty easy to recall, activate crew member. Okay, let's see how well this works. Part of the awkwardness of actually recording this might just be like the chair and the fact that I'm halfway under the desk basically, so my actual mobility on my control with the Wii remote might be difficult, but playing this game with the motion controls is half of why I love it, so we'll just call that good. Wait, cancel? Okay, I just suppose I'll just go back. Okay, that's nitrous. Cool beans. Yeah, it'll definitely be a trip getting used to the controls, especially in this particular context. Like I said, hands under the desk. Nothing sketchy about that at all. Not going to be perfect, but for this first encounter, we just gotta make do. And I'll get used to it over the hours of playing. Leave me alone, Cross. There we go. Very easy tutorial encounter to total our cars. Goofy little cutscenes we got going on here.
Sit down. How you been? It's time to settle a little score from Rockport. You think?
I don't remember asking for your help, Croc. What makes you think you can bounty hunt in Silverton without my approval?
It's Cross. And this guy's from out of town.
Been a long time, kid. What's his bounty?
150K.
That's a big
David,
bounty.
Take care of this guy. So, that's what you've been up to.
Everybody knows we're here but the cops, apparently.
It should be interesting.
And she's back again.
How dare you show your face here!
Whoa, hey,
Go, mate.
Control yourself.
Still don't know what happened that night you took off. But I do know you're into me now for some serious cash. Things have been getting a little too close for comfort around here with all these crews battling for new territory. I think I could use someone with your skills to help me out. The way I see things, I bailed you out of a serious jam twice now. Time for you to return the favor. Nikki, what do you say you show your old friend the ropes?
You gotta be joking, right?
You got a better idea? Then let's get him started, right away. Don't disappoint. Not again.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll only beat the crap out of you by the end of the game.
Thanks for waiting up.
Yeah, sure, Nikki. Hey, who's the third wheel?
Doesn't matter. Darius made all these cars available to you. Pick one, whichever one you want.
Hey, if there's three, do I get one? I mean, I don't care which one, although I am partial to the one with the sweet rims.
Why don't you just make sure the tanks are filled?
That's great. I'm the monkey!
Pick one.
These
Let's get this
cutscenes are
over
going
with.
to be interesting to watch for the first time, basically ever, for some of them. Your car was totaled while escaping from Cross. Womp womp. Select the car class you want to start with in your career. This choice will determine which cars and parts you unlock when you conquer territory. Yeah, so, I was actually really debating what order I was going to go about these different regions in this Let's Play series. And, you know, there's a part of me that's still a little unsure. I think I have it in my notes, like on my calendar, my video release calendar, that I was going to start off with exotics. But I'm wondering if I want to start off with muscle instead. Just because I want to drive the Camaro. I don't remember the last time I started this game with muscle as opposed to going tuner or exotic, so... You know, it's honestly kind of a tough question, but I suppose... Yeah, I was really going to go with exotic, but I think I want to go muscle. That might be a mistake, but let's go with it. So we're gonna go off in Angie's territory first. Got a little tutorial race. Let's make this a bit more interesting. I've called in a couple of my friends who are going to race around the track with you. Please don't embarrass yourself. Cool, I'm going to turn off that music. Got a perfect launch, love that, but yeah, audio. Let's go to in-game music. What does FE music mean? I'm not entirely sure if that means like radio or licensed stuff. I'm gonna Google this real quick. FE music meaning. Okay, that doesn't help me. Okay, so FE music has to do with volumes and stuff. I'm gonna turn the in-game music volume down though, just in case, because I don't want it to be too loud, and also like I said, I have absolutely no idea if any of it is licensed, and how much of it is licensed if so. I'm gonna turn a couple of these other things down a bit too. Just for the sake of my earballs. Cool beans. Okay, I don't have any nitrous in this car, so that's fun. Ow! Thanks for hurting me. So we're just gonna race around in otherwise silence. How much more boring could things get? I suppose I could stand to maybe turn the volume on the music up a little bit, just to see what happens. Oh, shortcut. It'll be interesting to see like how many of these shortcuts and stuff I still remember. I've played the game so many times. Oh, you know, I think there are cinematics that I need to turn off here. Yep, there are. So I don't want to see these cinematics every time I go off them. I think that'll be in gameplay. Transmission mode, Imperial, of course. Car camera close. I think I want it on close. Just because I don't think I've ever played otherwise. Game moments, camera off, car damage on. Yes. Ow. Oh, I missed a shortcut over on the left there. Forgot about that one. It's also funny which of these shortcuts aren't actually shortcuts, you know? But sometimes you want to go on shortcuts just to avoid the crowd, you know? Okay, that was not great execution on that mechanic. Drop that, see if it hurts any of the other races, or racers. We'll call that good. Test drive complete, minute 16. A, continue. Do you want to... Okay, do you like to use this car to start your career? Yeah, I'll just say yes. Just for safety's sake. Overwrite the existing alias. Yes. Sure. We'll go with it. I probably spent hours worth of time on that loading screen.
Nikki's good. Just listen to her. And I'll stick around and I'll help out. Make sure she's not too hard on you.
Now we'll learn how to use our sidekicks.
So, crews are a big part of building a rep in the city. You can bring
Oh, that is not where a shortcut is. I'm being a goofy goober here.
There's basically 3 different skills you're gonna see. Some drivers are blockers, others are drafters, and there's scouts. Right now, I'll be your wingman just to show you. Neville's gonna help out, be our competition for a few laps. First, you need to know how to tell your wingman when it's time to work. They'll just race until you tell them to do more.
Yep.
Try it now.
That is my C
That's
button.
it. You got it. Remember, it works the same for blockers and drafters. But scouts are working for you pretty much all the time. Okay, blockers are like cruise missiles on the road. They don't mind scratching their rides to knock your competition off the track. Let me show you.
Ooh, my controller is vibrating egregiously. Sorry, I got distracted by that. I'm not used to that. Okay, I forgot what type of help this is. Are you just being a scout right now, Nikki? I think she's just being a scout right now. For her, I happen to know the shortcuts on this map. But I'll humor her. Oh, she didn't even do anything. Okay. Is that because she's trying to be a drafter? Is that what's going on here? You want me to follow behind you? Bruh. What you doing that for? Come on, man. Do your job. Do your job. This ain't hard.
That's it. See how that block worked?
Oh, I see.
Drafters, they're speed demons. 2 cars
Now
traveling
she'll
at
be the
once, they'll
drafter.
dash to the
Got
front.
it.
So you gotta get in behind them and stay there for a few seconds. You'll get a boost of speed, and when you pull out of the draft,
Okay.
you'll
I was
see
just
yourself ahead.
misunderstanding because I wasn't
Okay.
listening to her.
Say when, and we'll draft.
Sure thing. We're on a straightaway, so let's do it.
That's it.
And then I get a speed boost. Not much of one.
The last of the 3 types are scouts. And scouts are like having eyes everywhere. As soon as the race starts, they'll find every back alley, side street, or any kind of route that saves you time. Just give it a try. See if you can keep up.
Too bad I'm already taking the scout
You want
routes.
to keep in mind that your wingmen will only work for a limited time. Once they're trained, they'll stop helping out. But they will stay with you and build back up until they're ready to do their thing again. And wingmen are like knocks. If you use them too early in the race, they won't be ready when you need them most.
Sure
Okay,
thing.
I think you got the basics. Now take it onto the streets.
Absolutely. See ya. Oh, ow. Bruh. Definitely mistimed that, but that's okay. We were just doing some testing.
There, that's all you need to get started. I'm done wasting my time on you.
Yeah, okay, lady.
Guess it's just you and me. Let's go find some trouble.
Oh, sure thing. That's the other thing in this Let's Play series. I'm going to go ahead and probably travel between all the different races on the actual road rather than fast traveling. So that if I get into trouble with cops, that'll just be a little bonus for the Let's Play.
A lot has changed since you took off. There are tons of crews in this town. Everywhere, man. Crazy.
I know these audio lines like the back of my hand, man.
Moving up, see if I can ID him.
Hello, Popo.
I need a hand with this vehicle. 1044.
Let's see how well we escape our first first cop chase.
Copy cutter, baby.
Goodbye,
I
Neville.
got your back. I'll lose the heat. Stay on the pedal.
Okay.
Patrol members be advised. We have code 6 driver aggressively evading custody. Units requested clear non-essential calls. Head up code 2.
Ow. Okay, so my controller does an aggressive vibration every time I get touched by another driver. That's good to know, I guess, but it's actually kind of an obnoxious vibration, I'll tell you what. Oh, geez. I remember playing this game a lot when I was younger, liking to race with muscle cars because they have this proclivity towards drifting. Oh, sometimes disastrously so, such as this case right here. So, okay, can I like reverse, please? I don't want to be busted because of weird controls. Let's go. And goodbye.
Okay, just went past me. I'm on him.
Better not see me.
Yeah, I need a quadrant set up for like 20. I'm lost.
Cool, okay. That probably wasn't the right direction to go here.
Call, be advised, this party was last seen heading eastbound. Containment to be set up a 10-block radius. Stand by for updates.
Because now I need to get to a safe house or some other cool-down spot. Whoa!
This is 2-4. We got a 1042 here, possibly hit and run. Maybe wanted party. Stand by.
Okay, so I evaded the pursuit.
Hey, we need to meet up. I've given you coordinates to a safe house. Meet me there.
Sure thing, Neville.
All units, you conclude this call. Return to patrol.
Evaded the coppers. Let's go. Oh. And onward to the safe house. It is pretty close by from here. Right around the corner, in fact. And right there. There's our tutorial. I forgot that the tutorial would take as long as it is taking. I'll skip those cutscenes because we don't need to see them. Neville has joined your crew. This is the crew management screen. Blah, blah, blah. I know how to do all this. We'll set you as my active wingman because you're the only one. Now we do the logo for the crew. Displayed on the map and in other places. This will be fun. Let's see what I decide to go with, what I like the look of. The graphics are pretty scuffed. I don't mind the eagle there. Because I know we can change colors of all of these, so heart's not too bad. Tribal. I don't mind the whatchamadingle, the star. I don't think I've ever gone with shuriken before. Seems like there's a solid handful of different color options to go with there. That could be interesting. I kind of like the torch. Is there anything sort of island related for the Crusoe vibe? Doesn't seem like it. So we'll just go with the torch. Say that that's the closest. Let's click 1 to set colors. And I want this to be like a sort of purplish, an indigo sort of color. Something along those lines. Dark blue with a slight purple in there. Fill 2. Okay, that's that. I definitely want that to be black. Fill 1. And then this I'll probably want to be a little bit more of an orangey red color. Actually, maybe green, because I like to do the green offset purple with some of my other video stuff. Do that. I think that looks pretty solid. We'll accept this, and then we'll select that as my logo. What is the crew name going to be? That's a very good question. How many characters do I have available to me? I suppose I should probably do something different to make it easier to see how many characters I actually have. Oh, you've got plenty of characters for the crew name. So I guess we'll just call myself the Islanders, because that's something related to the KC vibe for gimmicky stuff. Call that good. Islanders.
This whole city's a battleground. All the crews are always fighting over territories. Just check with your map if you want to see what's going on. The minor crews push and pull, but you'll see that most of Palmont City is divided up between Kenji's Bushido, Wolf's TFK, and Angie's 21st Street crew. Your rep? Okay, you have no rep. But you win a few races and you'll end up owning an area. And that's what'll build up your rep. Once the crew bosses see you as a threat, they'll probably come looking for you. If they challenge you, then you got a shot at taking over their turf.
Yudge. Yeah, so we're going to be starting off in the 21st Street District. From here you can see races, blah, 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 and ironically none of the races in this first region are even against Angie's crew. They're all against others. Who even are you? Okay, I don't think that's... zoom in. Okay, controlled by scorpions. Or Scorpios, rather. Okay, well, in either case, between these different types of races, let's go ahead and make the circuit one the first one, just for, what am I thinking? Excitement's sake, and then we'll go from there. This first race is one of the only ones I think that I'll try to go for, you know, jumping across town to go for them. Like I said, I'll probably not include any of the races where, like, any races that I've completed that are getting invaded by one of the other crews. I will probably skip those in the Let's Play. I'll find some way to note down which ones to skip for editing purposes. Okay, Neville's a blocker. Good to know. And then we'll just see how well I can control myself. Neville is available to help. Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and use this shortcut. Probably not do me a ton of good, but, you know, have both of my opponents... Both my opponents follow my foot tracks in the shortcut. You could see that on the mini-map. I also realize my face cam is slightly too high. Okay, you know what I'm probably gonna do? I think I'm gonna change my Wii remote settings and turn the rumble off just because that's already getting obnoxious.
Okay, we're not done yet.
And then I'll turn a little bit of the audio down as well. I don't need the speech volume to be that far up. And then I'll turn the in-game music up just a couple notches just to see. Just to fill the space a tiny bit when I'm not talking or when I'm concentrating a lot. I need to remember to use my e-brake. I'm just in an awkward position where that's actually a little bit difficult to do. Not too big a deal. Knock that down, even though it probably won't actually do me any good.
Okay, lead the way.
Wow, Neville. Just fly through the air and then, like, completely stop himself on something once he hits the ground again. Whoop. Going a little too quick there. Yeah, like I said, when I was younger, playing this game a lot growing up, I would love to race muscle cars because that proclivity to drifting was always super fun. Sure, it gets obnoxious sometimes too, but it's just kind of fun. So we'll see. I'll probably try to do a better job in this Let's Play of like actually upgrading a couple of my cars as I go along. We'll see. You know, especially as I need to for like certain boss races. But I'm so far ahead of these other racers. They're like 20 seconds behind me. That's so far behind. I might as well not be racing anybody. That's probably how a lot of this game is going to go, to be honest, is just that. But there are going to be some races that are a little more difficult that I might have to actually you know, upgrade for. Because what I almost always tend to do is I'll go through like the entire first region of the game that I do with just the stock car, win the pink slip from the boss. I used to know how to get all the pink slips like no problem. I just knew how to get them. Yeah, so we'll see what I end up doing, because the game's easy enough that plenty of these races you don't actually need to upgrade for it to get through. It's mostly the boss stuff, some of the canyon stuff that are difficult. But yeah, we'll continue. What did I unlock? Flame vinyls. That's not going to do me a whole ton of good. Not like a whole ton of active good anyway. Get interrupted by Angie.
Yeah, I heard you were in town. Go back where you came from.
No, thank you. I didn't even win an area in your area, man. Like that region is controlled by somebody completely different. Okay, I can't skip this apparently. Oh joy, free roam is a great way to get to know the crews in Palmon to make some trouble with the police department. You can enter any races you encounter, as well as check out new rides and car lots located all across the city. I know all this stuff. While cruising around, you might get chased by the cops or get challenged into races by rival crews if you enter their territory. Pursuits and crew challenges allow you to gain cool unlocks and reward cards. Check out the reward cards section in the main menu. Cool beans. So yeah, let's look at the world map. And then, oh, Angie has regained control of a race. That's the sprint. Let's go for the checkpoint first. Actually, this will probably do a little bit better since it's closer to me. It's actually pretty easy to get to. Basically just a straight shot. Sounds good, Neville. I'll see you in the next race. And then moving right along. Race our way on over. Northbound? I am westbound, bro. Ow. That hurt. Let me go to options real quick. Let's actually turn car damage off just because it looks pretty tacky in some of those cinematics, and you can't really see it in races or anything, so it's not really worth keeping up. 1 second. Why did you have me turn right here, game? No wonder I was caught off guard by that. That wasn't the direction I was gonna go.
I'll check it out. I'm 10-6.
That's fine. I'll get there anyway. There'll be some popo around. Just be absolutely reckless driver. Ain't nothing wrong with that. In a video game, anyway. And then start the race. Time to beat is 2 minutes and 9 seconds. Sure thing. Perfect launch. Oh man. I'm not quite in a tier 2 vehicle like the opponents are, but I'll still pass them anyway. Oop. Not entirely sure how many of these races are going to end up being difficult or not. Let's go ahead and knock that over. Don't think it'll do any good. Oh, it stopped one of them. Ta-da! We're sitting real pretty now. Oop. Yeah, I have a lot less control in this thing than I remember having as a kid. We do have some room. Especially with that shortcut that I just snuck into. remember if that's the side that's useful to take. One of these, that tunnel right there has one entrance and one exit, where on the exit side, if you take a jump, it's not very helpful, but on the other end, it is kind of nice. It somehow slightly helps a bit if you take it the other direction. I just don't remember which direction is which anymore. It's been too long. I used to play this game and then several other Wii games like religiously just because we only had a handful of games growing up. I mean, I still know it extraordinarily well, but it has been a couple years, so. 5 seconds ahead of the next racer. Easy sauce. And whee! Just spin a full circle. You have unlocked nitrous and tier 1 street package. I mean, any nitrous would be better than none. Transmission tier 1 street package. Nice. I suppose that's something that I could be looking for in terms of the races. Sounds good, Neville. We'll see you next race, maybe. Can I not use the nunchuck for this? I can't. That's odd. Let's see. What is the reward? Hoods. Package 1. Unlock suspension. Tier 1 street package. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I've been yawning a lot. Supercharger. Tier 1 street package. Metallic paint. That'd be slick. Wheels. Package 1. I don't know why I'm looking for the rewards when I'm probably not even going to use half of these for most of this episode. That was another street package, wasn't it? Brakes, tier 1 street package. Yeah. So, well, we're right up against this, so let's go ahead and go to the next race. Since that's a circuit, it'll allow us to go right into the next race, like right in front of us, basically. So let's go ahead and go that direction. It is very nearby. Okay, good to know. When the tire is on the right is when the jump is. Approaching it anyway. Ta-da! Circuit, let's go. Another perfect launch. Try to avoid rear-ending these guys, because that won't do me much good. Holy cow. I just do be slipping and sliding every once in a while on some of these curves. I don't know how much good. Oh man, I was going to actually try to hit that. I just missed it. I guess I will do it next lap. Shouldn't be any trouble. Let's try this again. See if that stops either racer. Oh, it stopped the first one. So we've got a solid lead. We're not losing this race anymore. Just like that, the race is over. As far as I know, this game doesn't have any difficulty options. So in a lot of ways, several of these races just go so smooth and easy. Oh, you know, I forgot. I forgot about cops being able to patrol on tracks. Man, 20 seconds ahead.
Log me out of that call. I'll head up that way for you.
Easy sauce, like I said. I ain't got nothing to worry about this race anymore. I mean, sure, one of those one of those guys ended up catching up a tiny bit. 13 seconds instead of 20, but doesn't really do them a ton of good. In a race where you're going 100+ miles an hour, 15 seconds is too far behind, man. It's an insane amount of the track to just be behind. So yeah, I don't need Neville on my crew. For races where blocking is useless, like this. I guess I'll knock this down for fits and giggles. Police heat down in the bottom left there isn't doing too poorly either at the moment. Oh. Losing a little bit of control. Not a ton, just a little bit.
Okay, you're in front. Let's keep it.
Okay, Neville, you're just repeating yourself at this point. Yeah, there are some of these crew members that can get pretty obnoxious sometimes. Just knock that over for fits and giggles. Even though I ain't got nothing to worry about. Only like 30 seconds left in this race. I would have to fail spectacularly for myself to lose at this point.
That's right, keep it moving. All right, man, just keep it together.
Will do. It's what I'm working on. Now that I remembered about my face cam placement.
That's about how good we are, man. Yeah.
Pull myself down just a little bit so my head isn't clipping into my sidekick indicator so much. Oh, some territory changes. Those were the only changes? Okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, world map. Yep, just like I thought, it's right in front of me. I can see it right there. It is a speed trap. So that'll be fun. First speed trap of the day, of the episode, of the Let's Play. Fortunately, in speed traps, both me and, well, I mean in any of these races, you and your sidekick both count as far as like winning and stuff goes. So things can definitely get a little sketch sometimes, but sidekick tends to do very good in speed traps, is my experience. Either really good or really poorly, like what just happened there. Or no, Neville got 104 miles an hour, so he's in first. What do you mean I'm leading the pack? You're the one with the first place on the speed trap, buddy. Sometimes the trick is to like just allow yourself to be in bad spots sometimes. Like if a speed trap is right before a turn, you just go full speed into the speed trap with no regard for how hard you're hitting the wall in front of you, just for that advantage. Like that one I was risking a little bit. I'm now in first place on the speed trap. The opponents are nowhere near, man. Probably didn't win that specific trap, but that's okay. I got all the traps, so now it's just a amount of... Speed traps are interesting because it's determined by the speed whether you win or not, but even if you're ahead, if you or your sidekick don't cross the line first, you're in big trouble because crossing the line reduces the amount of speed that the opponents get. Like X amount of miles per hour is stripped away every second or something like that. So you still have the incentive to cross the line first. It's just the actual speed is slightly more important. Engine Tier 1 street package. Yudge. I don't think I'm gonna bother, to be honest. Let's see, where am I on the map? Over here? Yeah, sure, let's just go for gaining more territory. I'll consider that more important for now. 1 second. Are you taking me the direction that I want to go? You are not. I literally wanted to go over here. Now you're trying to arrow me that direction. Okay, game. That wasn't very clear at all. I was like, isn't it just this race right here? This one's another sprint. Let's just accept it. Accept it and go. I am going to go ahead and win all the races in the Let's Play, I think. But for now, I'm just going to go with like what's closest, you know? Oh, I know Samson. We're able to hire him as a sidekick after we beat Angie.
Yeah, man, you owned him.
That's what the shortcut did. Okay, Neville. Are you gonna let me use your skill to block one of the racers? That's the thing about blockers in this game, is like they're sort of useful, but they're also sort of not. Because by the time you can use them, half the time they're already up front with you, and then it's like not even worth using them. This race might be one of the few exceptions to this. Okay, Neville, are you ever going to let me use your skill? Reduce my speed a good bit here. Yep, get him, buddy. Give it a go, let's go. Took out both my opponents, and now we're good. We are safe. That's probably the best contest that any of the races have been against me up to this point. I know we are, Neville. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't need you to tell me that. Okay, I probably should have used my e-brake a little bit there. Lost control just a little bit. The only issue is that Angie is one of the harder bosses in my experience, so going against Angie in an unupgraded vehicle might be a little sketch-tastic. So we'll see if I'm able to do that at the end of this episode.
Yeah, I think we just retired those guys.
No, we didn't retire them. I will be hiring one of them later. Look at us go. We have one more race in this section to actually win us that territory. Looks like Kenji has regained control of downtown. Oh, there's a race right behind us. Cutscene.
Darius asked me to come by and see how you were doing. Neville, why don't you go get me something to drink?
Sure, what, like a soda or something?
How about some options?
Okay.
Looks like you cleaned the place up a bit. You've been generating quite a bit of buzz, you know. But you're not fooling me. What I'm trying to figure out is why you haven't skipped town yet. May I introduce Sal Mostella?
Hi. Nikki said that you might be looking for a new wingman. You don't know me, but, well, I know you. I'm a big fan. I've seen all your races.
And on that note, I'll be out of here.
Things ain't been the same since you've gone, you know? There's a lot of posers no respect. I know all the back streets. I grew up in these alleys. I can customize anything. I've practically built all the kits you see around this place, so...
Okie dokie, so I got soda and water. Where'd you go?
I'll even put up with this guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Since you're a scout, I'll actually use you. You'll be helpful for some of the shortcuts that I've missed or forgotten about. So I shall hire you, Mr. Sal. I will set you as my active wingman. Oh, I wasn't expecting to be thrown back to the safe house. I guess that means that more or less the nearest races available to me are some of the ones in territories that I already control. But I suppose we might as well wait. Can I actually get off of the road there? I can't remember if I can. I might be able to. I don't think I can, actually. Which means that this might actually be the closest race to me. So let's go on the GPS for this for now. And get myself onto the freeway, where I'll definitely not cause a bunch of trouble. Whoop. Such as driving on the wrong side of the road. I would make a joke about how that ain't never hurt nobody, but yeah, it would be very inaccurate. Oh, ow. I missed my turn off. Ow. That also hurt just a little bit. Kempton Holdings. I think Kempton is the region of town that 21st Street holds. Oh, geez. Ow.
A vehicle moving at a high rate of speed was just seen heading westbound. I see units in the area on my screen, not priority calls. Please clear and head up that way.
Can you give me more info on that call?
Suspect in a blue Camaro.
What do you mean, blue Camaro? I'm not driving a blue Camaro. I don't know who you're talking about. Okay. Let's get through another race.
Eyes on me, man. Don't let him rattle you.
That was a sick launch. That's a very good acceleration you've got there, Sal. Are you also driving a Camaro? I can't tell. I do remember that tunnel.
Careful, careful.
No collision on the bushes, though. Oh, I turned way too early. Oopsie daisy. Oh, geez. I just destroyed myself. Thanks to that fence that Sal. Are you kidding me? Okay, that's not good.
Dispatch, that all you got on that call?
That is really not good.
Suspect in a blue Camaro.
I'm in a blue Camaro.
Go ahead and detail me.
You're not going to go for any of the other guys instead? All of the other racers just happened to slow down for me for some reason. Because the game wanted to go easy on me, I guess.
Let's go, let's go.
Maybe part of why I like this game is because it's easy. I'm just a poser.
How are you, man?
Oh, jeez. Okay, somehow regained the lead. Yeah, the game definitely took it a bit easy on me, that's for sure. No, Sal, don't beat me. You're not allowed to do that. How dare you?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I do like Sal's personality slightly more than Neville in the race. I find him slightly less annoying. Well, would you look at that? Both the other major Palmont City control hubs are fully controlled by those crews. Goodbye, Sal. I will just drive up north to this race and, you know, take care of it. Just drive along the west side of the map here. Make myself available for that. And then we'll head over to East Kempton. That is not the race that I'm looking for. Is this the race that I'm looking for? I think it is because it's orange. Sure is. That's a checkpoint race. We haven't done one of these yet today. Get a solid perfect launch on there. And see how well I can do on this. Sometimes like the speed traps and the checkpoint races can be the hardest ones because, you know, oh, I didn't realize that that checkpoint was open to me. I thought that the game was going to lock it. Well, oh well. I only lose like maybe a second by not taking that one there. So we're good. There are some of the checkpoints, and especially a couple of the speed traps that can be a little bit difficult, surprisingly enough. Definitely more difficult than the actual races. Because there's like some AI system in here for... In regular races, your opponents can definitely take it a bit easy on you when you're behind sometimes. There are plenty of times where you have to like purposely lose in order to lose. It's kind of weird. Here I am just completely fumbling the bag, not performing as well in this race as I should be. You know, I have plenty of time. It's not like I'm doing super poorly, but still. I mistimed that. But I still have 19 seconds to get to the checkpoint right in front of me. Oh no, however, will I make it? One more checkpoint. I can't remember if the last checkpoint is always the finish line or not. Or if it's like speed traps and you have to go through all of them before the finish line. Okay, the last checkpoint in checkpoint races is the finish line. I thought I remembered that correctly. So we're good there. Easy sauce. I have unlocked what now? Oh yeah, the hoods package.
All call signs.
That's dangerous. Anyway, let's move on to our next race. This will probably be the quickest one to get to. Actually, let's turn around and make this the objective, because that's also pretty easy to get to. Last seen heading west, you say, but now I'm heading east. Well, southeast, I guess.
Log me onto that call. I'll head up that way for you.
Yeah, let's do this so that I can regain or earn control over one more county or region, whatever you want to call it. Map tile. With one more race here. Oh, that is a cop. Let us slow down a bit. Ho 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 ho. He didn't? Oh, he saw me now. Okay, let me just... Boom. This could be dangerous.
Over here, I can't get this guy stopped.
Roger that, Bravo 2-4. Units have detailed and are en route. Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen westbound. You have a green light to go ahead and set up a containment.
Did I really lose him that easy? Haha! I did.
I'm cruising in west of suspect. I have still no contact.
That's what you get for being a goober. Okay, my race is somewhere around here.
We got a guy here who says he knows the suspect. We're gonna bring him in.
Let's get to this cooldown spot. Even though I've already finished my cooldown, basically. Yeah, so we got it. Cost the state only 3K. Number of infractions, 2. Palmont police are always looking to crack down on racers. Here's some advice on how to keep out of trouble. Distance the key to escaping is get away from the cops. Obviously, until you're out of their sight, you can't get away. I know that. Use tight routes in traffic to shake the cops. Easy enough. Hiding, that's exactly where I'm at, is this blue circle. Pursuit breakers, I know about those in order to damage cops. Backup, when the cops chasing you are low on numbers, they'll call for backup. Make sure you get out of sight before the timer runs out. I often forget about that specific mechanic. Yeah, so we made it through that. Let's see, what kind of race is this? That's a drift. I think that's a canyon drift too, which means that I could actually just go ahead and do that race, and I would still be very near this one for the next one. So let's do this drift just to show you guys what's up with that. Oh, hello, rival crew challenge. Let me... Oh, I didn't accept his challenge early enough, so now he's just gonna go away. I was gonna see like where the different endpoints he was gonna suggest were, just for fits and giggles, show you another mechanic of the game. Alas, I was not able to accept in time.
The faster you go, the more points you get. And you gotta try to connect your drifts from one corner to the next without fishtailing. The closer you stay to the walls without touching, the better you'll do. But be careful, because if you hit the side, you're done.
Yeah, canyon drifts are really annoying. These are also one of the more difficult race types because it's harder to go quick and drift in the canyon roads and get good points that way. It's just hard. Definitely nowhere near as easy as the circuit drifts that we'll see a little bit later in the game. So you like have to control speed in such a very specific way. Oh, yes, I know my split score is not so great, but that's because I've actually got some pretty good points going on here. Sometimes the tactic is just to let yourself earn your points with your multiplier, because as soon as you hit a wall or something, you lose the multiplier and only gain the points. You don't get the multiplier bonus. So oh, yep, see, just like that. Oh, never mind, I got the multiplier with it. I guess that's not too bad then. I've probably straight up won the race already at this point then. I was going to purposely not like do any drifting so that I could earn that set of points anyway, because that was probably one of my better canyon drift moments that I've ever had. Oh, that was... should have been slowing down a little bit more. That's okay, I'm still 40K above everybody else. Oh, jeez. Ooh. That's not great. Curses. Oh well. Like I said, I'm still way ahead of everybody else by the point tally, so it's no big deal. My first drift was really good. All the rest after that haven't been great, so. But like I said, just based off of the splits, I'm doing fine. Want to see view standings. Yeah, 72,000 to 25. That was pretty solid. Biggest drift, yeah. Longest drift was 2,300 feet almost. Position. Oh, that's the actual stages. I can look at the stages. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize how in-depth some of these stats were. I just have never bothered to check before. Reward card. Okay. That means I am right next to this race, basically. Let's circle back on that. Ow. Nothing like jamming right headfirst into a wall. Oh, that's not a shortcut.
Can I get a unit started up and headed that way?
Eastbound? I am going westbound. Thank you very much. Are you joking?
Suspect in a blue Camaro.
Bruh.
I'll go ahead and take that call for you.
Okay. Do not see me. Man! Okay.
He just went by me.
What do you mean went by you? No, I didn't. Come on, my reverse is not reversing very well.
Code 3 chase. Suspect was last reported southbound. I have a go to set up a containment. Switch call over to tax 3.
Okay.
Dispatch, Charlie 29, GPS shows a big hole on the west. What's that unit doing down there?
Both times I try to go to that race.
This is Charlie 29. Let's get this containment moved over to the east.
Okay. We're good. For now. Now I would like to actually start that race. It's just funny because sometimes the cops patrolling can be super tedious. Okay, there's another challenge coming up behind me, but I'm not going to take it because I have a race right in front of me. And I would like to do the race. Now that I've been stopped from doing it twice now. I didn't get a perfect launch. That's okay. Come on, Sal, you're supposed to get a good speed trap in, not slow yourself down on purpose. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, man. You didn't have to slow down ahead of that. You're supposed to be the one to, like, basically guarantee my victory. I am doing my best, Sal. I would be doing better if you didn't, you know, brake right in front of me. Okay, buddy. Oh, man. Sometimes sidekicks can be absolutely useless in this game. It's kind of funny, actually. It's like actively in a speed trap race, sidekick brakes and stops right in front of me. Like, what are we doing, man? Yeah, no thanks to you. Does that mean that you're not going to be braking yourself now? That would be good. Yeah. Especially since, yeah, I need all of them to have a bad speed penalty now. What is the final? Okay, so it wasn't particularly close, but Samson, what was the deal with Samson? Probably got stuck somewhere way super far behind, and the speed penalty got him is probably what that's about. I now control 3/5 of Kempton. Ooh, Ford Mustang GT. Woo!
Alright, dude, I'm gonna bail. See ya.
You're gonna bail. Yeah, well, I will go do another race instead. That's a checkpoint, speed trap, drift. Is that another canyon drift? Yeah, I guess it's nice to get a couple canyon drifts out of the way because those are the ones that I like less. Speed trap and sprint. Yeah, there's a lot of speed traps in Kempton too. That's a little strange. Anyway, let's go for this since it's pretty close. I could go to the car lot and buy myself a new car, but I'm gonna wait until I have better car options to actually buy a new car. I've been known to go through, like, you know, all 3 regions. I have a couple of times gone through all 3 major regions with, like, 21st Street, Bushido, and What is Wolf's crew called again? TFK or something? I've gone through all 3 of these southern regions here and done all that with the stock car without upgrading it before, so, you know. I am, you know, easy to please. I just like racing. But yeah, the last region is more or less impossible to do that with, though. It's like, exotic region is arguably the easiest to start with, because Wolf is super easy. Muscle cars are great because of acceleration purposes, so starting with Kempton is also pretty nice. But downtown is arguably the best place to start with the tuners, because tuner vehicles are very good as far as like their handling is concerned, being able to take tight corners and stuff. And so being able to have that and being able to, you know, unlock, you know, tier 1 and tier 2 packages and stuff, you can get like a tier 2 tuner to perform like an exotic vehicle basically, but with better turn handling basically. And so it can get pretty fun. And there's also the fact that if you get Kenji's pink slip for his RX-7, that is probably the best pink slip in the game. It's a very good vehicle to use for almost the entirety of the rest of the game basically. So like, yeah, starting off in downtown is arguably the best choice. Although I think starting off in that westmost portion of the city where Wolf is at, I think is probably the easiest place to start. But I've started in each of the 3 zones so many different times throughout my life, I'm just uber familiar with this game, you know? This checkpoint race is a lot longer than the last one was. I don't know if this vehicle has a 6th gear. Not stock anyway. So I'm pretty close to top speed for parts of this race. Shortcut, I'll take a shortcut. Knock all that down without actually hitting any of it. Baller. Definitely getting a little bit closer on some of these checkpoints as far as whether I'm making them or not. I don't think it's any real risk. I'm not gonna lose, but pride goeth before the fall after all. I could very well lose. But given that the last checkpoint is right on the other end of this, nah, I've got 20 seconds to get there. I'll be fine. Only way I could have ruined that is if I, like, completely ran right head first into a corner. Then I probably wouldn't have had time to fix it, so to speak. Top speed 147, average speed 101.
Patrol division, be advised.
Ooh.
We have a 911 caller reporting a reckless driver. Suspect last seen northbound. All units in the vicinity, please respond.
Well, now I'm as far north in the region as I can be, basically, so I'm not heading northbound anymore. Let's go ahead and do this speed trap now, though. Since there's so many of these, let's just get them over with. What did that say? 110 miles an hour? Is that like the average speed that I need to win or something? I don't know. I should probably read some of the UI and stuff a little bit more than I do. Alas, I do not. I just kind of go with my sheer familiarity with the races and whatnot themselves. Okay, that's not great. Sal is so far behind the others. Like I said, Sal's supposed to be the wingman is in speed traps is often supposed to be the one to like guarantee your victory. Or if you just don't quite get there, they're supposed to be able to like be that buffer zone. But sometimes they aren't a very good buffer. Doing a little bit better this time, but we're still in last place. So now like the hope in this particular type of scenario is to cross the finish line first and to cross it far enough ahead of the competition that you happen to win anyway because of the speed penalty or the time penalty, whatever you want to call it. Because, yeah, we're a little far behind. Not super far. I should have taken that checkpoint or that shortcut. That's not good. I kind of handicapped myself there just now. That's for sure. One more speed trap. Where's it at? Cool beans. Okay, I didn't want to speed brake that second time. Oops. So, yeah, we're probably not going to win this. Not unless the speed penalty really helps. Yeah, that speed penalty will be doing some heavy lifting. And hello, Popo. Ow! Okay. Yeah, Sal, thank you. Oh, man, but Sal's in last. Yeah, that speed penalty's gonna have to do some heavy lifting there. Okay, we're fine. We win. Oh, man. But because I just completely destroyed that cop, we're not even in a pursuit now at the immediacy at the end of the race. I just completely wrecked him, man. That's kind of funny. So now we're good to go. Yeah, oh man, but that's my territory. Okay, so I try to go and skip the rival challenge race, and then it turns out we're actually in an active pursuit during it. So it might be that it'll be a pursuit after the race is done. So I guess I'll just be skipping like that portion of the race, basically. Whoop. Ow. Yeah, we're in a full-blown pursuit at this point. So I'll win the race and be able to keep my territory there. But I have to get away from cops now.
Containment is to include immediate area and everything west of his last known direction of travel. Wait up for further info.
See how well I can get out of this one. Okay, I probably just hurt myself there. Not having nitrous is gonna do me a heck of a blow, though. No, I'm just gonna try to destroy your guys' vehicles. Take care of those two. And then try to deal with this guy by just going completely around. Oh man. I nearly made it to the cooldown mode. Ah, he managed to follow me. Curses. I was trying to trick him. I should have tricked him by doing what I didn't think I was expecting myself to do. That would have been funny.
Bravo 3-2. Please update. Monitoring and requesting sit rep.
Okay. Great job hurting civilians, buddy. Okay, let's do that. Take care of one of you two. An attempt was made. Come on, that guy's got to have no HP left, basically. Like, I could just... Okay. I thought I could cough on him and he would die, but nope. Come on, I wanted the other guy in front of me so that I could ram him a bit. Separate myself from one of you. Just like that. Brilliant. I think that cop's on the other side of the road. But I still don't want him to be able to see me and renew stuff. I'm almost free. Cool. That worked out well enough. I just wasn't expecting to be in a full-blown pursuit after that race, but that's okay. Now let's head on to this drift event. Oh, I guess that maybe technically isn't the closest race to me. Oh well, we'll head that direction, and then if any other races are, you know, immediately on my route on my way there, I'll start that race instead, basically. That do be the plan. Oh. Rival crew challenge. You want to race? You've been challenged. Pick a finish line. The first one there wins. Well, considering there are races available over here. Oh, but I'm gonna have to go right for this. I was thinking of going left instead, but I think that the route is just slightly too long to be feasible. Unless I just went the completely wrong direction. Oh, nope. Cancel. I wanted to see my map. Okay. Well, I guess I can't look at the map. That's okay. That guy's going the other direction. Deluxe. Get myself a like $1,000 bonus or something from this. Ow. And also end up in a region of Kempton where I actually need to complete races for the career. So just a little bit of convenience and winning. Love to see it. Uh-oh. He's very close. That's dangerous. Oh. Oh, that was... I very nearly lost that. Yeah. $1,000. Not much of a reward, but enough of one. I'll take it. I'm also right on top of a couple of the races available to me, so... This is right on the map here. So let's go ahead and do it. Yet another speed trap. For whatever reason, in my experience, speed trap races, I think are the ones that most often end up starting pursuits. I don't know why. I don't know if that's something that's like actually in the coding or whatnot of these games, but that's just been my experience.
Stick with me, man. Stick with me.
Okay. I mistimed that horrifically. This could end up being really bad. Especially with Sal being a goofy little goober like that.
Hey, take that one. Come on, come on.
Oh, I managed to win a trap. That's a first. Maybe not a first, but you know.
Come on, are you seeing that guy?
Okay. I was trying to take that curve slightly better. Good on you, Sal, for easily winning that trap. That makes up for my buffoonery.
Okay, make your move.
If you would stop hitting literally every road sign, that would be probably nice, you know? That's just being petty at that point. Okay, that little extra drift isn't going to help me. Bruh, okay, you are lucky that that did not ruin my speed trap, but it ruined yours. You need to stop braking at stupid times, dude. Oh man, there's 4 more speed traps. This is a long race. Yeah, see, Sal? That's what braking right before the speed trap does. Trying to sabotage the both of us. Absolute monster. I don't think I win that speed trap, but, you know, far enough ahead where it won't make any difference. I'll easily have the highest score by the time the race is over, with how far behind the opponents are. Just like that. Have a much higher speed than I would otherwise, I think. Maybe, maybe not, but I'll still hit 100 miles an hour, so that's okay. Oh man, Sal was ahead of me by 1 mile an hour. Somehow. Let me view standings. I better have won that. Haha! Because I crossed the line first. He lost 2 miles an hour from the from the penalty. Love to see it. We now have control of all of the zones. With only 2 standard races to go before the boss.
I'm tired of watching you. It's about time we did this. You want Kempton? Come get it. You gotta beat me in the city, and then I'll take you on in the canyon.
Alright, dude, I'm calling it. See you around.
Okay, well, I guess I'll defend my territory for the moment. Okay. Fortunately, that race ended up leaving us off basically right where we need to be for this last couple of races.
Units monitoring.
So we'll just go ahead and do this drift, and then we'll jump right over to the last standard race.
Dispatch, you got any more info on that vehicle?
And then I'll be ready for the boss and the end of the first episode, basically.
Description, stand by.
I think planning to do each region in one episode is a pretty solid timing, all things considered. Okay. Sketch. There's a certain degree to which the canyon drifts are actually slightly easier with, like, you know, tier 1 vehicles, especially stock ones, because they're slower. So it's a little bit easier to keep yourself from going so fast that you can no longer control yourself. You don't get as much of the speed bonus, but, you know, you do a little bit less crashing, which is kind of a good thing. You know, here I am just completely biffing everything. I'm not huge on the canyon drifts, I'll admit. Definitely one of my less favorite race types. Oh, man, I actually had a real clean drift going, man. And then I had to lose control. Bruh. And then I always overdo it. That one was thoroughly my fault, I will admit. Like, you know, no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Bruh. Imagine being stupid enough to do this in real life. Oh well, I got a couple of okay drifts in there. Still won by a huge amount, but yeah. Doing the race was mostly means to an end.
All call signs. We have a 9.
And time to go to the last race.
Caller reporting a reckless driver.
And then we'll be ready for the boss.
Units in the area to head up.
We'll see how well I can do the boss. Oh man, that's not good. I didn't even see him before I was caught. Fortunately, all it took was one swift ram.
Yeah, I got a problem with the car. Just shut down. I need cover. Let's get a quadrant going.
Shut down is certainly one way to put it. A little bit of an understatement, but you know. Oh, jeez. The amount of times I've had cooldowns foiled just by a cop spawning, like literally right on top of me out of nowhere, though, that gets slightly frustrating. I did have one time where a cop spawned in the middle of an alley, like a shortcut. That was kind of funny, but also very aggravating at the same time. Excuse me? What is the Why did you follow me in here? What? I mean, I have to go around just to get to the race now. Just to have another cop see me on my way. Surely. That's very funny, though. Okay, last standard race of Kempton. Ooh, somehow got a perfect launch and ran over the flagger. What kind of race is this? A sprint? Good to know. I think I've raced against tertiary crews more than I have against 21st Street. At this point. That sounds approximately accurate, especially because of two challenges that I've gotten so far. Let's knock that down. Didn't do any good. Don't worry, I'm not going to let him pass me. Actually, I might with how many things I'm hitting on the road. Whoop. It would also be harder to let him pass me if you didn't brake right in front of me every single time.
Hey, sorry about that.
Okay. 50% through the race. Whoop, whoop. I see it. I don't think the ice cream cone did me any good. Neither did the shortcut.
Okay, you take it from here.
Yeah, you just speed on ahead and guarantee my victory, Sal. That's what I'm paying you for. Ooh. That's a dangerous time to lose control of my vehicle. Thank you for winning the race, Sal. I appreciate it. I would have liked to win it myself, but you know, it is what it is. I've got lots of money at this point. We're good. So now, the goal is just to beat Angie. Let's see if we can beat Angie with the stock vehicle.
Alright, pal, it's your move.
Ow. What are you doing ramming into that guy for? He's just a rival crew member. He's not your mortal enemy. Come on, man. We're all out here for love of the game.
All call signs. We just received a report of a code 6 vehicle heading south. Units in the area to start up.
Can you give me more info on that call?
Caller didn't get a clear look at the suspect vehicle. Stand by for description.
10-7 from the annex. Should be there shortly, unless someone's closer.
I don't know if they gave a description of my vehicle, so if I happen to go the speed limit, cop might not pick up on me. There are times where I've driven right past cops because I was driving on the right side of the road, not recklessly and under the speed limit. So that's a fun little mechanic. But I think there are other times where I've tried and I've ended up in pursuit anyway, probably because the cops were told my vehicle description. But yeah. 3 minutes, 44 seconds is the time to beat for the regular part of this race, but there's going to be a canyon duel afterwards. The canyon duels are often the harder parts of these races. But Angie, I think her standard race is also pretty difficult, so... Definitely, I think the hardest of these 3 bosses anyway. She's tough.
You should have stayed away. Whatever anyone thought of you then, there's not gonna be any doubt now.
Oh, that's the start of the race. I'm not going to cut through into that shortcut. But you're going to cut into this one yourself and do so poorly. But you're going to get some of the obstruction out of my way so that it doesn't slow me down. The real issue is not having nitrous as a, stock vehicle. Not having nitrous in some of these races can definitely make them tough. The boss races in particular, of course, no surprise there. It also is probably no surprise that Angie is beating me pretty solidly at the moment. But, maybe we'll do okay. I might have to upgrade the vehicle or even get a new one in order to win this. We'll see. I think going through this tunnel this direction was a mistake because the sharp speed decrease after the jump. Probably not the best move. Do a speed break right in front of her. Okay, I'm not going to use that pursuit breaker. That'll probably... Oh, she used it. I was going to try using that on the second lap to guarantee a little bit of a speed cut. I probably should have used that shortcut though. We're doing sort of okay for the moment though. I'm ahead, but I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch here, because she's got much better performance, much better acceleration, so the fact that I lost control a little bit there is not gonna do me any good. Because now my distance ahead of her is basically nullified by that. Using that speed or pursuit breaker wouldn't have done me any good because of how close she was to me. I would have liked to be able to stop her with that. That would have given me a huge advantage. The fact that she already used that other one with the pipes ahead. Nope, I was gonna try to cut you off and it didn't work. Oh man, this shortcut did me good last time and I don't think it did me much good this time because of hitting the wall. Slowing down because of it. Oh! She done hurt herself though, so maybe we're okay-ish. We'll see. Okay, that was not a great corner at all. I really did not take that well. It's just trying to cut her off. Keep her from being able to beat me here. And then take this shortcut. It'll be hard for her to pass me while in here, so I might just have the leg up. Oh, nope, that's not good at all. Okay, We won the standard race, barely. The real test is the canyon duel. These ones are very difficult. And I think if you lose, you have to restart the entire encounter, including the street race. I don't know why I've forgotten if that's the case or not, but yeah, I only beat her by a second. Let's give the canyon duel a try.
You're gonna need all your skills for the canyon. When you get challenged by a boss, you end up here. The first run, the boss will be in front. Put pressure on him. Be aggressive. Stay right on him all the way down. The closer you follow, the better you'll do. After you reach the end, you race the same road again, but this time, they'll be following you. If they do a better job of staying on you, you lose. Oh yeah, if either car gets past or falls off the cliff, the race is over. And keep in mind that the only way to win a canyon duel is to make it to the bottom of the run.
Well, let's see how well this goes. It'll probably not go very well on account of my having a slow vehicle, her having a quick one, so I'm probably not going to get many points in the first run. She's going to beat me, man. Like, I'm just going to have to take advantage of not slowing down as much around corners, basically, while trying not to hit her and losing points as such. Because if you make contact with the other vehicle, you lose points. In the second stage, if they make contact with you, you gain points. So it's just kind of the opposite stuff going on there. The real trick is to try to pass them. Because yeah, if you stay ahead long enough. Sometimes it's worth hitting the opponent in order to get past them if you do get past them, because at that point you're gaining so many points by, you know, what you can see on the right, that the lost 5,000 from the collision it doesn't do much harm at that point. Oh, but I just lost like 15 grand there all at once. That might not be good at all. But I'm right on top of her, so I might be doing pretty okay, maybe. We'll see. I would have liked to pass her there, but that's okay. Don't want to go over the edge here, though. That's not a risk I'm willing to take to restart the encounter. I doubt that I'll be able to keep ahead of her enough for stage 2 to go all right. I might have to restart, but we'll give it a shot. That down definitely went a little bit better than I was expecting in some ways. So I guess it's just a matter of basically just trying to bait her into rear-ending me a whole bunch to regain a bunch of points that way. Because yeah, I lost a solid 10 or 15,000 points that were very easily avoided if I wasn't just like scraping by her the entire time. Yeah, she's already averaging a lot closer to me than I was, which isn't good at all, of course. She, of course, didn't pass me here, though, but that also means she didn't hit me to give me points. So, I might not be doing as well as I need to be. That's one annoying thing about canyon races, is sometimes if you get close enough to certain walls, the camera will, like, move a little bit in awkward ways. I'm also way further ahead of her. Yeah, how am I pulling away right now? This is a surprise. This shouldn't be happening. I think I've guaranteed my win, basically, even if I don't make the full pulling away, because I didn't. I was far enough away from her for long enough that she's not going to decrease all my points. Wow. What a pushover, man. Here I just got through to telling the audience that you're arguably the hardest of the three bosses. And here I go absolutely destroying you. Wow. We'll take it, though. The only issue is I do not remember how to get the pink slips. As far as I know, the pink slips are random, but I thought in my experience on the Wii anyway, they were kind of set. But I don't remember anymore. We'll see. I'm probably not going to get the pink slip. It just means that I'll need to buy a new vehicle. Oh! I'll just use her card then. Now what are these? Unique part upgrades, unique visual upgrades. These markers include... let's just go with whatever other random one. Get out of jail for free. I'll take it. That means that I'm going to switch my vehicle. And then that will basically be the end of this first episode, I think, actually.
Hey, I saw that.
Yeah,
one
let's
with
go
Angie.
through this real
When
quick.
it's clutch time, yeah, you can really hold it together. Hey, Nikki gave me your number and she said you might be looking for more crew. If that's true, meet me at Putty's Diner.
Sure thing, Samson. You definitely weren't one of Angie's better crew members, but I will maybe hire you anyway. I remember this route very well. Just trying to get there before he calls again because he's going to be annoying about that. Basically all the crew members are if you don't meet them quick enough. I think Samson's a drafter, so I might end up using him. See, just like that.
What's going on? You're not interested? Hey,
I'm literally right here, buddy, if you waited 2 seconds.
Well, well, well. Nice of you to show. Listen, I know you're looking to clear your rep, and you're gonna need some help in order to do that. It's just the race. That night you took off, there was something seriously out of whack. I was there too.
I showed up at the line just to check things out. Everyone was talking about you. Then the 5-0 were everywhere. Then I see the alley's clear. He lets you go, then shuts it up. And the guy driving, he's got a badge on his belt. Bottom line is, the Heat had an agenda, and you took the fall.
That's all there is to it. Thing is, I can see him coming a mile away. Not only will I block him in, but I can mix it up with him too.
I don't know what that means, but okay. We'll just go with it. Okay, yeah, you're just another blocker. Oh, but I forget about the bonuses. Career bonus unlocks auto scope body kits, hoods, and roof scoops. Winning races means less attention from police. Zone heat does not increase after races. That's cool. Plus 200 cash bonus per win. Plus 10% cash bonus per win. Zones you control draw less attention from the police. It's not too bad. The winning of races, though, drawing less attention would be nice. Thing is, it hasn't necessarily done me a whole ton of good so far, but now let's hire Samson. Let's set as active for now, just to see how it goes. And then I think from here, I will pause, and that'll be the end of the first episode for Need for Speed Carbon. That's the tutorial plus Kempton. And next week, I think we're going to go ahead and do probably downtown, I think is the plan. So join me next week to do downtown and go off against Kenji.